morning. Amanda, you're on bright and early. My skin's prepped. Hi. I'm starting out with my skin totally prepped, so that's probably why I'm really shiny. I just put my sunscreen on, and I'm gonna get right into it because Mitch and I have places to go today. We have a lot of things to do. I don't want to take too long to do the rest of my makeup because I really want to get into the whole point of this video, or like really like the theme of this live is going to be just trying out the new. Hi everyone, good morning. The main focus, like I said, is trying out these Charlotte Tilbury matte beauty blush wands. So they're just like the beauty light wands, the glowy highlighter. I can show you. They're just like these basically. So these are like the glowy light wands, but these are gonna be matte. So they're matte blushes. I got the shades, there's only 4 shades that she came out with, but I got the shades Peach Pop, which looks like a really pretty peachy blush. And I don't have that many peachy blushes for myself. These are not gonna go in my makeup kit, just an FYI. So you're gonna see me probably, you know, maybe even like touch my face with them, who knows, but and if I really love them, I'll buy some more for my professional makeup kit. But I also got the shade Pillow Talk. I love anything that Charlotte Tilbury comes out with that's themed Pillow Talk. I'm obsessed with. Her Pillow Talk collection just hits every time. Just always so pretty. So I'm just gonna clip my hair back. I usually have it back. It's actually usually soaking wet by the time I do these lives, but today we're starting with some dry hair. I'm gonna clip these hairs back, and I'm gonna do my foundation. My brows are on, as you could probably totally tell, and my concealer under my brows is on too. Okay, so I'm gonna use this XOXO foundation. I love this. Good morning, Brittany. This is the High Fidelity semi-satin foundation. I wear the shade KB350. I talked about this in my January favorites. It just came out yesterday. I don't know if you guys saw it, but I posted a YouTube video yesterday. It's my January favorites. And I'm gonna try to answer these questions too as I do this. So yes, I'm still using that SPF I have on right now. This guy right here. It's the, what's it called? Heimish Artless Glow Base. I love it. I think it's such a beautiful sunscreen. Carly, I can't wait to try these matte blushes. I have been super excited to try these out. So let's get this base on so we can get to the really fun stuff like the blushes. And I'm going to use a clean brush that's closest to me. This is the old school e.l.f. Ultimate Buffing Brush. It's like a foundation brush, but it's like a buffing brush. And dip into my XOXO foundation. Just get that going. Good morning. I'm so glad you made it. You should have tried the nude palette with it. Oh, I know I don't have it. I should get that nude palette from Charlotte Tilbury. I just have so many palettes, you guys. I don't know if I could justify buying any more palettes. I have so many. Like, I should show you this. I have an entire container of palettes. Let me just show you how many eyeshadow palettes I have. Mitch is gonna bring them over. Look at this. Like, these are all eyeshadow palettes. It's so heavy. Oh my God, it's so heavy. So I don't need any more. I just don't need any more. And then you should see my makeup kit. My professional makeup kit has a ton in there too. So unless it's like groundbreaking or it's sent to me in PR, which of course I'm not gonna deny that, then I don't need to really buy anymore. Ridiculous problems, I know. Trust me. Okay, so even out my skin with that XOXO foundation. I just love the way this foundation like feels on my skin. Oh, thank you. I love the way this feels on my skin. I think it just feels really lightweight and, you know, just doesn't feel heavy, and it just doesn't look heavy. Like, the finish of this on skin is so beautiful. I'm tempted, even though I have a full kit of foundations in my makeup kit, like I'm fully stocked on foundations, I'm tempted to get a couple to put in my professional makeup kit just so I could see how this wears on other people, because this is obviously like a one-sided biased opinion. I like the way it sits on my skin, but I have no idea what it's gonna sit like or look like on other people's skin. So, Carly, I think that was you that asked. It's the XOXO, hi Adrian! It's the XOXO High Fidelity Semi-Satin Foundation. They have this at Ulta if you want to check it out. I don't think all Ultas carry it from what I've been told, but they do have it online as well. Okay, so that's done. As usual, I have a bucket of dirty brushes that I need to clean at some point today. I actually knocked out cleaning all my professional makeup brushes before this live even got started, so I'm like very proud of myself for that. Anyway, I'm gonna start by warming my skin up with the NARS Laguna Cream Bronzer. It's like the original OG color. And I really like to apply this with a BK Beauty 107. It's kind of like, this is just a good multi-purpose brush. Like you use this for powder products, creams, all of it. Good morning, Ozzy. I hope you're doing well too. So I'm just gonna buff this on. Really nice and natural. Nice routine. Mitch definitely has a workout routine he follows. Someone just asked if we had a workout routine we follow. I do Pilates. I only started doing Pilates like since literally November, so it hasn't been that long for me. But I started doing Pilates 3 times a week on average. That's like usually what I average. I had a loose hair on this brush. And it's changed my mental well-being as well as my physical well-being so much. Like so nice. Any plans for Valentine's Day? Do we have plans for Valentine's Day? We don't. What does it land on, like a Tuesday? I know Mitch has a shoot, so Mitch has to shoot for his job like that whole week. And I know that I am shooting all that week too, so we'll be getting up like really early in the morning. So I don't know, maybe we'll have dinner. I don't think we're gonna go out to dinner though, because every restaurant's gonna be jam-packed and I just don't have the energy for that. Mitch will probably make me like a delicious cocktail that I'll have that night. And I'll what will I do for you? Your laundry. Super romantic. Oh, Haley, you did a mini Girlactik haul? That's awesome. Oh, you have to let me know how you like your stuff when you get it. Did you get your stuff yet, or did you just place your order? Okay, so I'm just getting my contour on. It's gonna look really rough at first until I get my concealer on.
That's right.
Hey Mitch, have you been out shopping for Nikki's Get Ready With Me surprise makeup look? He has not gone out to do that yet. That's so funny.
Yeah.
Okay, so somebody asked, I didn't catch your name, I'm so sorry, but somebody asked how I get my hair slicked back to the side like this. I just use a small brush. I spray the crap out of it with hairspray, just like a finishing hairspray, and I just go behind my ears. It's so easy, so simple. This is like my lazy hairdo. And just with makeup, like I just want my hair the way out of my face. Like I'm gonna switch my brush to a smaller one, and I'm gonna get in there and get my nose. Haley, you got Bora Bora, Casablanca, Nutmeg. Wow, you got all my favorites. I'm so excited. And if you're a fan of liquid lipsticks, I know a lot of people are not fans of liquid lipsticks, but if you ever want to try a good liquid lipstick formula, Girlactik has some bomb liquid lipstick formulas. Like they are beautiful colors. Like first of all, like really, really beautiful colors. But the formula is really nice. I keep losing hairs and they get stuck to my eye. I don't know what the heck's going on. I'm like getting attacked by hair even though my hair is pulled back. Okay. I love the slick back behind the ears. Oh, thank you so much. Carly, why are you afraid to try Girlactik? They just have really beautiful like color products. They don't have concealer. They don't have foundation. Just stop thinking for a second. They don't have powders. Like they don't have like complexion products. They just have like fun color products, you know, like eyes, lips, cheeks. My earrings are very pretty. Thank you. They're from a brand that I found out about like during the holidays because I got targeted with ads on Instagram. The brand's like Ask and Embla, something like that. Ask and Embla, I think is the brand. Anyway, though, they have really horrible customer service. They sent me like the wrong order, and then they like made it out to be like they won an award for sending me like my correct order once they sent it. It was really weird. I won't get into it, but it was just really odd. I have nutmeg and skin. Oh yeah, skin's going. Nice. Who is it? I have sign language going on over here for Mitch. He's like, he wants me to answer all the questions, but as you know, it's very hard. Okay, so I'm gonna go to my go-to Vanilla Swirl Faux Filter Concealer from Huda Beauty and start the rest of my makeup process. I have not tried that makeup line, but if you recommend any products in particular, let me know. I'm always looking to try new stuff. So this is an everyday makeup look. Yes, I know, but sometimes I want to do a flawless base for my everyday makeup look. So that's what I'm doing, going a little ham. A damp beauty sponge from Huda Beauty. I'm going to tap that in. Why cold undertone? I'm not sure I understand that question. What 2 foundations would you recommend for adding to Pro? Oh, I've been meaning to answer your question online. I know we talked a little bit on Instagram. I've been meaning to answer your question. I am so sorry. I'm actually gonna get to it because I read it. Of course, I was doing something else. I think I was working when I read it and I got distracted, so I didn't get to get back to you, but I will answer your question, I promise. Okay, let me hold my head up so I don't look crazy trying to do this. Jeez. I hope you guys can see okay with this light. I know lighting can be kind of difficult. I'm just tapping this in. I love the NARS too. Lighting looks good, thank you. Okay, so has anybody tried the Beauty Light ones that I'm gonna pop on in a second? Anyone here has anyone here tried it yet? I know they just came out, but I'm curious if any of you have gotten the chance to pick one up and try it out. And if you have, give me your tips, because I did watch one makeup review on them. I think her name is like Babs Beauty on YouTube. She does like really good reviews, like makeup reviews and stuff. Really pretty sweet girl. So I watched her review and I know she had like a hard time with one of the colors becoming like patchy. So I have like a little bit of an idea of like how they're gonna apply to my skin, but we shall see. I'm gonna go back to this brush and just tap in any of this excess product to kind of blend the two worlds together. How do I contour my lips? Just like you saw, I just run cream bronzer on the outside of them, and then I just go, and you can just kind of tap it in, and that will lightly blend it out to make it look more natural. Oh, Brittany, you like Babs too? Yeah, she's sweet. I like her. She's very calm, you know, like nothing. She's very like, she's mellow to watch, I guess is the way I should put it. Okay, so now I have that like pre-bronze look on my eyelids. This is gonna act like my base almost for the rest of my eyeshadows when I put them on top eventually. I'm just gonna blend it out with a little Real Techniques brush. Now I'm gonna set my eyelids with something kind of unexpected. I actually really like to set my eyelids lately. I've been trying this on my eyelids. It's the NARS Soft Matte Powder. I use the shade Creek, and Creek's a little bit lighter for my skin, obviously, but I use it mainly in my T-zone. So I'm gonna switch to a BK Beauty 110 brush. This is a really good small powder brush. Babs, me, and Teddy on YouTube. Toddy. Oh, okay, that's some really good company that you just mentioned my name in with. So thank you so much for that. That's so sweet. My husband and I actually both watched Toddy Westbrook on YouTube. I don't know. It's so funny because like I watch her and I'm like, I don't understand why some people have such a big problem with her. Like, what's the deal? Did I miss something? I know she had like a thing with James Charles and stuff, which I don't even know anything about that, to be honest. But she seems like a sweetheart. I don't know. Oh, I love Nina on YouTube. My sister's name is Nina, so that I just always have like a fondness for her automatically. So I'm gonna set my under eyes, and I'm just gonna keep this under my eyes. I'm only gonna set my under eyes because even though these are matte and finished, they're still a liquid product. So I don't wanna have to struggle putting that liquid product on top of powdered skin. So I'm just gonna take a little bit of my cupcake powder from Huda Beauty, and I'm just gonna go right here because I don't wanna leave this area alone for too long and have it just crease too much. So I'm just gonna set this ahead of time, just right there. And I'm just gonna pop it here too, because I'm not gonna put that cream blush in the center of my forehead. So just right there, I'm gonna get my chin, might as well. Kaleidos, eyeshadow, blushes. Okay, good to know. I'm gonna make a mental note of that. Oh, I love Taylor Wynn. Jessica Braun, I don't really know about her, but I'll definitely check her out. Taylor Wynn is like so old school. I think that girl's great. I love her stuff. I watch her favorites. I always like check out her favorites when she does like her videos on favorites. She's great. So I need your guys' opinion. I haven't done my eye makeup yet, so I'm gonna let my blush determine what I do on my eyes. So I kind of want to like map out my face based on what color I choose. And you know, naturally for me, I want to gravitate towards Pillow Talk. Like this is like my kind of color. Like this is the kind of color that I would wear every single day of my life and like be totally happy doing that. But since that's the case, I want to switch it up and do something that's a little more unexpected, just to do something a little different. So I think I'm going to end up going with Peach Pop. And I'm not going to be ridiculous. I'm not going to put one on each side. I'm so sorry. I still need to go out in the world today and like really wear this out. And, but don't worry. I will definitely use this in a video very, very soon.
Can I do a poll?
My husband's asking if we should do a poll. I don't know. I kind of just want to do this one just because it's different. What do you think, you guys? What do you want to see? Mix them? I don't know if I want to. I don't want to mix a peach with a cool tone because like Pillow Talk's a little more cool tone. Good morning, Dina. You made it. Pillow Talk, peach. Carly wants to see Pillow Talk, Peach Pop, Peach. Do the peach. Okay, now Peach is gonna win. Sorry, too many people like loaded me up with Peach. I gotta do Peach now. But don't worry. Don't worry. I will do Pillow Talk so soon. Like literally. Huh?
Let's just do it.
Peach?
No, let's ask.
I'm just gonna do a poll anyway because we're just curious. But I'm gonna open this up. So how cute, right? Now I talked earlier, I don't know if you guys missed it. If you probably, not everyone was probably here yet, but I did mention I'm not gonna put these in my makeup kit because let me tell you something. They're so freaking messy. Like, look how messy this is. Now, as a professional makeup artist, I can't just go and swipe this on people's faces. It's gonna fill up with bacteria and that's just nasty. So what I have to do always is just smash this onto a painter's palette, get a good amount off, and then dip a brush in to then apply it. But when you do that, it's just so messy. And I've traveled with these. I have to travel with these in a Ziploc bag because the couple times I didn't do that, like over a year ago at this point, I think I went to the Olympics. That's where I went. And when I got to the Olympics, these had like leaked all over all these other things in my makeup kit. And I wanted to like scream. It was so messy and annoying. Anyway, my rant is over. So let's enjoy this together while it's nice and clean. It's not goopy and like dripping out the sides. So yeah, it was just a nightmare, Dana. Anyway, brand new, clean. So what you do is you turn it on. So like there's a little thing that says like off, on, you turn it on and then you squeeze it out. Oh, Jesus. They came out really fast. Sorry. And you know what? I'm not gonna, like I said, I'm not putting this in my makeup kit. So what that means is I can take my brush and I can do whatever the heck I want with this. That's what it means. So I'm gonna dip into the applicator. That might be way too much product. And then you know what? Just for safe measure, I'm gonna tap some off on my palette so I don't destroy my makeup. Because I have not used this formula, so I just don't wanna mess it up. Okay. It's very like gel-like. Feels like like a jelly kind of texture. So it obviously, you know, it's gonna go on wet because it's a wet product. But what was I doing? I do, just a little side note, okay? I do Tara Lipinski's hair and makeup. And if you don't know who Tara Lipinski is, she's a Olympic figure skater. She won like a gold medal when she was like 10 or something, or 15. No, 15. She was like really, really young, right? I've worked with her for the last, gosh, for as long as I've been with Mitch. I've worked with her for the last 6 years. Anyway, so I travel with her, and every time she does the Olympics, they send me up there or wherever we're going, wherever the Olympics are, and I do her hair and makeup. So that's what I was doing for the Olympics. So let me show you this right here. It's really pretty. So like I was saying, it does go on liquid because it's a liquid product, but it's going to dry down. I'm assuming it's going to dry down to a matte finish because it's a matte product, right? Oh, Amy, you're a figure skater? That's awesome. So that's Peach Pop. We do the other side now. Yeah, it's awesome. I've traveled all over with Tara Lipinski, actually. Like, we've been to Korea, we've gone to Stanford, we've been to New York, like, I don't remember where else, but we've been all over. Yeah, so if you watched Tara during the Olympics and you saw her glam, I was sitting a couple feet away from her, touching her up in between. Okay, that's pretty. You know, these are pretty, and they're really not hard to work with. Hi, Natalie. They're actually really not hard to work with. I think that the trick going into it is to make sure that you're not applying it on top of like powdered skin, because if you have powder skin, yeah, I have Botox on my forehead. If you have powdered skin, you're gonna end up having like a patchiness, you know, like it's gonna happen because unless you're really careful. So I think that's kind of my tip is put it on before you put your powder. So now that I have it on, I'm gonna go around and powder like the T-zone of my face. And thank you. And I'm going to just finish setting my makeup. But that was Peach Pop, and it's really pretty. I have a lot on just so you guys can really see it. Hopefully you can really see the color of it. So now that we have this on, we can plan out the rest of our makeup. So I'm gonna turn this sucker off so I don't drip it everywhere. But that was Peach Pop. And let me just open Pillow Talk just to show you like the packaging. Oh, let me swatch it. All right, Mitch wants me to swatch Pillow Talk just so you can see it, but I don't want to wreck it. Look how pretty it is. It's so pretty. Screw it. Let's just swatch it. This makes a really interesting sound. So see how that's definitely more of like a mauve base. It's got like more of a cool undertone. And just so you guys can really see in case you're trying to decide between the two. So that's the Peach Pop that I have on. Nice. And that's Pillow Talk. So that's why I couldn't mix them, just because one's so cool. Like, it's such an opposite undertone. I just didn't want it to look muddy. It'd probably look muddy. So let me close this up. I'm going to grab my soft matte powder one more time because I want to just have a little more of a matte finish right here. Oh, thank you. I only got those two that I showed you guys. So I only got Pillow Talk and Peach Pop. Thank you. What, babe?
Peach is really pretty.
Yeah, Mitch likes the peach. Mitch does not normally like peach, I feel like. Huh. Yeah. Every time I do like a YouTube video and I pull out like a peach product, he's like, okay. You guys, yesterday I filmed a whole full face using only Huda Beauty. And I cannot wait. I can't wait for it to come out. I was really happy with the look. I took some really cool like after photos. Really, really happy with the way it came out. So I can't wait to show you all. I don't know when we're gonna post that, but probably be like the next what? What do you think? A couple weeks?
1 or 2 weeks. Yeah.
1 or 2 weeks, yeah. So I'm gonna pick out a highlighter to complete this. And I wanna do something kind of I want to do something fancy. I want to bust out my Cle de Peau highlighter. Let's do the Cle de Peau highlighter in Golden Galaxy. It's 202 Golden Galaxy. It's really pretty. My neighbors are outside now. Don't worry about that. You might hear them talking. Okay, so I'm going to dip into it. And it's so funny because like this is matte. Like it definitely has like a matte finish, but what you're seeing coming through is my skincare. And that skincare is kicking underneath. So if you want it to look more matte than the way it's showing up on my skin, maybe throw on top of your skincare a mattifying primer. That would be my suggestion, but I kind of want to go with a little more glow, just to be honest. I like the way glow looks. I'm going to hit the center of my nose with this. Morningstar, I have a couple skincare routines on my YouTube channel. But the most up-to-date one that you can find is going to be, it's right before, or it's in the beginning of my House Labs Triclone Skin Tech Foundation vlog review. It's like the whole beginning of that video is like me sitting down and putting my skincare on. It's like actually what I do. So if you're curious, I would definitely check that out. So for eyes, I want to use this stunning palette. I think did I use this last week? Did I? I used it last week, but I want to use it again. So it's the Girlactik, the Essential palette. This is a beautiful palette. Like the formulas are so good. So let me grab a brush. I am going to mix a little bit of cool tones in with my eyeshadow look. So I'm going to start with Ballet as my eyeshadow base. So I'm going to pack it on this Huda Beauty brush. Any like flat brush would work. And I'm going to tap it onto my eyelid. Carly, why do you feel neglected today? You know why? It's because Mitch isn't right next to me, reiterating all the questions. So I'm sorry if I'm missing anything. Yeah, Krista, this palette's so pretty, right? She has a lot of people watching. I know, I really try, you guys. I wish I could give you all undivided attention. I really do. So have you guys seen my January favorites? Did you get a chance to watch it yet? Oh, nice, Nicole. Oh, by the way, so Nicole says she's watching using my tips from my 5 makeup mistakes video. First of all, thank you for watching that. And also thank you for trying them out too, like, and giving them a good, giving them a good try. That's awesome. But stay tuned because I have another one coming out soon. I have an eye makeup mistakes one, and I think that one's really, really good. Like I'm really excited for that. So, oh, nice. You think it was a good mix of products? I love that. So let's add a little bit of spice. Let's do spice. Actually, you know what? I'm going to start with skin, and I'm going to do skin on my bottom lash line first. I'm going to kind of switch it up. What was that question about eyes?
Do you have any videos on hooded eyes?
So someone was asking about if I had any videos on hooded eyes. I do. It's a little old at this point. I can't believe I'm saying that because it feels like I just started YouTube. But it's a little old at this point. I think it was like from last summer. So if you go down, like scroll down my YouTube, you will find it. It's eyeshadow tips for hooded eyes. But you know what? To be quite honest, even just the video that I filmed yesterday, the Huda Beauty full face, that's not out yet, I try to sprinkle in little tips here and there throughout most of my tutorials for hooded eyes. So if you watch all my makeup videos, you're gonna get little sprinkles of tips throughout almost all of them, to be honest, because like I said, this eye right here, you can clearly see this eye is hooded, this eye is not. So I don't have symmetrical eyes. And it sucks. Let me tell you, it sucks when you're sitting in front of a professional camera and you're looking at yourself in a monitor that's over here that's like big, and you're seeing, because I'm trying to like see like, how's my makeup looking on camera? Like, what do I need more of on what side? What needs less on whatever side? And it could be really disheartening, I guess is one way to say it, to see like how unsymmetrical my eyes are. But the reason why I bring this up is because one eye is very hooded, so I'm always having to throw in like different techniques and tricks to match my eyes so they look more symmetrical. And so somebody doesn't call me out on YouTube and say that I look weird or whatever they're gonna say. So anyway, I just switched to a BK Beauty 202 brush. I love this blending brush so much. And I'm gonna dip into, or I use on my bottom lash line. I just, like I said, I'm going for an everyday makeup look. So this is really what I would do for an everyday makeup look. So trying to keep it nice and authentic to that. Oh, what'd you say? I recently influenced you to do a pop color. I think that's what I read. That's awesome. I'm so happy I got to get you to try something like that. That's so cool. Oh, so Brooke wants more goth looks. I love that. That's super fun. I might lose some people. I'm not gonna lie. I might lose some of my subscribers if I do that. But I will. I'll sprinkle some in. Don't worry. I love that. Can you do a Biba makeup 70s makeup tutorial? A Biba. Oh, that is very interesting. I'm gonna have to look that up. What's a Biba 70s makeup look? We don't need natural nudes for every look. Oh, I know, Brooke, you want more goth looks. I know. I hear you. I know. See, other people are like, no, I don't want goth looks. I want this or that. Same brush. I'm going to dip now into Spice. It's a little bit deeper right here. Like, how pretty is this, right? Don't worry, guys. I'll do looks for everyone. I'll make everyone happy. I'll throw a goth look in, and then I'll do an everyday natural look. And then I'll do a 70s Twiggy, I think someone was asking for, which, by the way, I love that. I love Twiggy. Biba makeup from Barbara. Oh, from the 70s. Okay. Yeah, this palette is so pretty, right? Like, how pretty would this be for a bridal look? Just simple. Did you guys see my... Oh, wait. Did we have another Valentine's Day look last year? We didn't, huh? We just had a date night look. Okay, that's right. Did you guys, or do you remember my old date night makeup look? It was like over a year ago now. I think it was like last January or February.
It's one of my favorites.
It's one of Mitch's favorites. Actually, if you watch that video, like that's like one of his favorite makeup looks I've ever done. He like still talks about it. It's so funny. He's like, I really like the way you looked in like the date night makeup look. He'll like bring it up all the time. Oh, we talking about the Biba eyeshadow palette? Oh, thanks, Dana. Okay, so I'm just adding that little extra bit of depth just into this outer corner of my eye. So this palette is so smooth. Like the formulas are really nice, like really smooth, very buttery, just like you said. I love that descriptive word I love that word to describe eyeshadows, like buttery. If something is like described as buttery, I'm like all about it. Definitely buttery, really richly pigmented, but like really easy to blend on. Like they're not so pigmented that they're hard to work with, if that makes sense. I'll probably do another Valentine's Day makeup look just for like my Instagram. I'll probably make it into like, a quick reel or something. And you know what? I'll do it with this guy. So I'll try to get that done this week. Oh, Andrea, you're so sweet. Yeah, I feel like a lot of people sleep on Girlactik. If your makeup is peeling, it's most likely your skincare. Yep, 100%. It's such a pain. So I'm going to tightline my eyes with the NARS eyeliner in Last Frontier. This is a really, really rich, dark brown. Let me sharpen it so I don't poke my eye out. Can you please share where you get your jewelry from? I mean, it's such a hard question to answer, and I think that's why I avoided it's one of the most avoided questions I get, because I get it from all over. Like Mitch makes my rings, except for this one. This is from Tiffany's. These are from that Ask Embla. I can't remember the name of the brand. Online brand. These were gifted. This is from Mitch. This is from my good client Susan Yara. She gave me this years ago as a thank you. So I don't have links. Like I don't have links to things like my jewelry because they're from all over, and a lot of them are gifts. So I was thinking about doing a Q&A video just to answer some like most common asked questions because I have had a really big influx of new people subscribe to my channel. So I feel like I'm starting to repeat myself a lot and answer the same questions more frequently. So if you guys would be interested in that, let me know. Oh yeah, I love my Susan. Susan's got a great heart. Incredibly generous person, by the way. But if you want me to do that Q&A, let me know and it'll help me push it out. So I'm just doing a little outside too. Sorry, I can't see and do this at the same time. What was it?
I guess if I sell those rings.
Oh yeah. At one point, Mitch was gonna sell these rings and then he got too busy. Huh? He says, yeah. Okay, so let me grab a smudger brush. I'm gonna grab my trusty Zoeva 226 smudger. I don't think they make these anymore. Someone told me that recently, so I'm gonna have to find a new smudger brush to use on my channel that you guys can actually go out and get. So let's dip into bark. Wow, I literally just tripped over my tongue when I was speaking. Oh my, okay, speaking of tripping over words or just things like that. I had someone recently just get kind of mad at me for just having too many like with my S's. You know, it sounds really funny. But when I'm doing YouTube, literally my microphone is right here above me. So it's very close to me. So unfortunately what that means is like it picks up the when I'm talking, okay? But when you take that and you combine it with, I just have teeth that get in the way, okay? I'm a human being. I know it's crazy, right? I also have a very big gap between my bottom teeth here. I'm sure you probably have noticed on my YouTube when you get really close. What happens is wind, and when I talk, like wind goes through that hole in the bottom of my teeth and it creates a whistle. I don't know what, listen, there's nothing I can do about it. So if my whistling and my S's are bothering you so much that you felt the need to like come at me on YouTube and like honestly like really like bring down my day, not gonna lie, just go to someone else's page that doesn't have this issue. You know, I don't have perfect teeth. I'm not a perfect human being. I have a hooded eye. My teeth are jacked a little bit and it is what it is. But you know what I'm doing? I'm just trying to provide like free information on how to do your makeup. So it's like if I whistle a little bit when I talk and I have like a lot when I do that with my S's, like just leave me alone, you know? It's like, gosh, it's just crazy out there, you guys. My rant is over. So I've been so self-conscious of my S's now that like yesterday when I was filming the Huda Beauty full face, I'm like trying not to like make the, you know, my S's too pronounced, you know, I just, anyway, it's just okay. It's just not like me to focus on the negative. Like he quickly puts me in my place when if I'm focusing on like a negative comment, he stops me in my tracks like very quickly. Don't you?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so I'm just creating an everyday kind of wing. Like this is what I would do literally like every day. I love to just do a little dark eyeshadow, blend it on the outer corner, just to give my eyes like that little something to pull them out, you know, but it's not like so dramatic where it's not daily, like not a daily makeup kind of look. So it's still soft enough to wear to the office if you go to the office, or if you're just like running errands and you want like a little soft wing. Apply your wing with a dark brown shadow and it makes it look more daytime appropriate. So you know what I want to do to finish off this eye makeup look? I want to switch to this creamy, like champagne color called Lace. So this is actually a cream shadow that's in here. It's so cool, like such a good formula. Like really, honestly, like these formulas are so bomb. But I'm gonna apply it in my tear duct right here with a 210 brush from BK Beauty. Oh my gosh, I wish I could read all your comments, you guys. I can't read that fast. It's so small. I need my glasses. But thank you for being so sweet and just hearing my rant. We're done with it. You know. Okay, got a little bit right there. Clean this up a little bit. But that's just such a pretty color. Like, it's so beautiful just right there. Okay, let's get some mascara. Oh yeah. God, what kind of lip color should we do?
Start pen.
Monica, what are we doing this morning? Mitch and I are going to hit the road after this. I'm gonna put on my XOXO mascaras, FYI. Mitch and I are gonna hit the road and we're gonna go to a classic car show. And it's like roughly an hour away from us. It's like pretty far away. Well, that's a good question about my hair. I will touch on that soon, I promise you. No, I'm not losing my hair anymore though, just to answer your question. And thank you for asking and just being so sweet and caring. But Mitch and I are, yeah, we're gonna go to a classic car show. He's pumped. We both love classic cars so much. We both have classic cars. We're not bringing them because they're not in that kind of condition, but maybe his is, but mine is not. But we're gonna go to, what's it called?
Grand National Roadshow.
We're going to the Grand National Roadshow?
Roadster Show.
Roadster Show. I'll never remember that name. And then to answer that question about how did I grow my hair back, boy, you guys. I've been thinking about doing a YouTube video on it, but I really, really hesitate because it's like, it's gonna cross that line, that like fine line of, Haley, you have a 610 Mustang? Wait, oh, your fave is a 610 Mustang. That's awesome. But anyway, so it crosses that line of being, it could be dangerous, right? Because like some of it could be considered medical advice and I just don't want to, not that I think I'd misinform anyone, but it's such a personal thing, like such a personal thing. So I'm kind of back and forth on the idea. I love this mascara, you guys. Oh, Amanda, you're having hair loss? Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. Honestly, Amanda, I would say the first thing first is to go... See, this is where I don't want to say anything because I'm going to say something that's going to get me in trouble. I say go to an alternative doctor and get your blood work taken and have them check your thyroid. That's what I would start with. I wish I started there instead. I did like the long, arduous road of trying to figure out on my own through Google. And then ODing myself on biotin and hair vitamins and all that, and just didn't work. It's like my body was not absorbing the nutrients that I was giving it, so it was like basically a waste. It's a lot. It's a lot. So I, like, without getting canceled or in trouble, I would say seek a non-traditional doctor, because my traditional doctor that I have Kaiser, didn't do anything for me. So, okay, let's do some lip. I knew it. I had my thyroid removed. Graves' disease. Oh man, that's so tough. I'm so sorry. Rosemary oil. Yeah, that's supposed to be great. I tried it though, to be honest, but I wasn't consistent. So I will say that. Oh, Amanda, I want to read this so bad. Amanda Brina and I lost hair last year after a stressful event. See, that's what started mine. That's exactly what started mine. I mean, yeah, I can relate. Like, full disclosure, what started mine was I went through a divorce and my mom had breast cancer at the exact same time. And like, I just, like, my stress went like through the damn roof. And I just didn't recover. Like, my body was just like, I just couldn't recover from it. It's fun times. So I'm gonna do Oak lip liner, because Oak is one of those go-to neutral everyday kind of lip liners. And I'm gonna pair it with a classic MAC lipstick. So hang tight. Let me apply Oak real quick. Mitch loves this color, he says. And you know me, I'm gonna go straight over my Cupid's bow. Gonna round out my top lip. Yeah, it was traumatic. I did have pets. We want a pet now together. But we're just never home.
I want a pet.
Mitch is like, I want a pet. I'm like, I understand that. But when are we home? Seriously, though, I travel so much. Mitch works his ass off. And, you know, we're just never, like, we're never home. Why do I do that, Nikki? Carly, I draw over my Cupid's bow because I don't like the way my Cupid's bow looks sharp. I think it makes me look very harsh. So it's a personal preference, just like with everything with makeup. But that's why I do that.
I love mascara gate. I love it.
Oh my god, mascara gate.
I love mascara gate.
Mitch is like oddly invested in mascara gate. I'm just disappointed. You know, I actually like her as a content creator. I think she's like very genuine. So it was definitely a bummer to see her do that. But we're not going to talk. I'm not going to talk that much more about it. Instead, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to put on a classic MAC lipstick that I haven't used in a while. And I love this lipstick so much. This is Kinda Sexy, right? No, Velvet Teddy. Sorry. Velvet Teddy. Same thing. They're like such a similar color. Velvet Teddy is such a stunning matte lipstick. So I thought we'd go like for like more of a peachy nude matte lip just to kind of play off that peach pop blush.
Well, I bought the mascara.
Oh yeah, Krista, I have the mascara. Did you see my video on it? I posted a short using it. I think it sucks, guys, to be honest, but I've had other people tell me that it's really good and like it's worked for them. So it's just one of those things where it might not work for me, but just because it doesn't work for me doesn't mean it might not work for you. It made my lashes just ridiculously clumpy and spidery. So yeah, I did a short on it, but aw, Andrew, you have 3 dogs. Yeah, Krista said it's messy. Yeah, it's very messy, in my opinion. But I had some people reach out to me online and say that it worked really well for their short lashes. And I actually could see that being so true. I feel like it'd be a good formula for like short lashes. But I actually have really long lashes, but they're thin. So for me, I just like took all my long lashes and just like clumped them together. It looked awful. And it was just messy. Okay. Guys, we're wrapping up our live. I had so much fun with you. I hope you like this look too. Let me kind of show you a little bit closer up. So that's the lovely peach pop. And the eyeshadow is the Girlactik, the Essential palette. I'll take these little clips out. Yeah, I love this lip combo. Trying to read those and then talk at the same time. Yeah, this palette is so pretty. But yeah, thank you so much, you guys, for spending the time with us. I know we're kind of a little bit shorter. And, you know, honestly, I was just kind of in my head because I feel like a lot of people have been telling me that they're just too long. But we have fun. To us, it's like these lives go by like literally in the blink of an eye. Like before I know it, they're done. Like they're so quick. And I say this every time, but it really is like the best start to my week. So thank you guys so much for joining us. We have so much fun. Just, I say we because Mitch is always right there. We have so much fun catching up with you all and just hearing your thoughts and like getting to like talk to you at like more of a personal level. But yeah, so stay tuned for my next video and stay tuned for my Huda Beauty full face. That one's gonna be really good. And I'll think about doing a hair loss video. I'll think about it. But if you have any like, you know, if you want to send me a message, you know, I'm open to that, and I can like tell you a little bit more about like what I've done. So that way I don't get canceled or no one comes at me for giving like the wrong information or medical advice. I don't want to do that. But wish us luck at the car show. We can't wait. If you want to see like what cars we look at for fun, I'm probably gonna be posting a whole bunch on my Instagram, like on my stories. So stay tuned for that, or you know, check them out, and I'll take you along with me. And then I'll see you guys next Sunday. I'll be back next Sunday. Yay! I don't have to go on a work trip.
Oh, yeah.
I'm not going anywhere. I don't have to work next Sunday. So I'll be back and we'll think of a different theme and we'll do another fun theme for our live. But thank you guys so much. Have a great rest of your Sunday. Relax, enjoy, get ready for the week, and I'll see you all next week. Bye.